Good evening. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Tracy, and I lived in a van for about 3.5 years, and I'm from Minnesota. And just over a year ago, I had to quit van life. It was a year ago, April. I came back. I would leave November and come back around May. But I had to stay home and take care of my mom. She'll be 96 next month, 2 months in November. And hence the name of the channel is Ad-Van-Tures over 50. And I had that for almost, 4 years, maybe a little more. And I had almost, 42,000 followers. I had such a great core group of people. And recently, on the 29th of August, it's September 9th today. My perception of time and days have kind of gone out the window because I was in a data breach. There has been a massive data breach, and I was in it, and my identity was stolen, and they got into my bank account. They got into, they took over my PayPal, my Venmo, my Facebook. I don't have access to my Facebook. Pretty much everything. And then last but not least, my Google account and my YouTube channel. And so I can't access my YouTube channel anymore. So I am starting from scratch, hence the Ad-Van-Tures over 50 reboot. I'm hoping that people will be able to find me easier with that name, even though I'm not in the van anymore. But yeah, this has been life-altering, life-changing, and my life for the past, it started around the 29th of August. It's been a full-time job to try, and it's like whack-a-mole, to try and not even stay ahead of it, just keep up with it. I literally had to buy a new phone. They hacked into my home Wi-Fi. They were on my phone. They had malware on my computer. They hacked into my home Wi-Fi. I mean, this isn't, playing around. This is like dark web stuff. They tried to take out a loan at a bank I've never banked at. Thank goodness I had put a freeze on my, my credit scores, my credit reports. There's 3 of them. I got to my bank. They had actually transferred money from a money market I had to a checking account, but I, thank God, got it closed down before they could take anything out. And same with like PayPal, I cut off my debit card and my Venmo. I made an FBI report. I made a police report. Even went down to the FBI. They got control of all my emails. So on my YouTube channel, a big part of my YouTube channel was I did like e-bike reviews and e-scooter reviews, stuff like that. And I had finally, because I need to be flexible with my time because I have to take my mom to doctor's appointments. She had to have a tooth pulled recently. She broke her hip on Thanksgiving and she was in rehab for a long time. She just had to get her teeth cleaned. She has gum disease. I take her tomorrow to get the second part of the cleaning. I have to bring her to the podiatrist on Friday. And I had finally, after all these years, come to a place where I felt like, not like I finally made it, but do you know what I mean? Like that, okay, and I also do makeup. I'm a professional makeup artist. I cast models and shoots. I finally got to the point where I was getting busy and making money with all those different streams of income. Oh, sorry, my light over here went off. And just as that was happening, I lost everything. I mean, I can't get into my Facebook. I can't get into I had 4 email accounts. One was a business one for my YouTube channel. I had another one that was like, I dealt with clients and models and stuff like that. Just, and they have control of all of it. And everything they went into, they made the recovery their information. They even got into my bank account and made the recovery their information. I mean, this is how deep this goes. So every day is running around, and I implore you, it's something that you never think is going to happen to you. And I know I didn't click on anything. At first I thought maybe I did, but I was actually part of a data breach. And it's happening more often. I'm from Minnesota, so if you don't know, like our whole city, Minneapolis, St. Paul, they were breached or hacked or broken into. And the state of Nevada, same thing recently that's happened. And it's happening more and more and more. I had to wait for certain things. Like some things you need an email before you can get a phone number, because they have to have somewhere to route it. And all these things took time. I was just trying to take care of one thing after another. Now I have an email. I started this new YouTube channel, and taking all the precautions. It's called Aura, A-U-R-A, and they search the deep web for your information that has been leaked, and they go and like retrieve it off these lists. It has been, I've been so busy taking care of everything every single day, honestly, for all day long. And it's raining outside, but it started to really sink in today, like how much I've lost. Again, listen, people, this isn't like, well, it's not life-threatening. I mean, there's people in worse situations, and they didn't get any money as far as like from my bank account. Like I said, I stopped that. What's weird is when it started happening at 2 a.m, I woke up because I was still getting my emails before they took them over. And, everyone was like, your PayPal thing has changed. And I didn't realize till later that they were on my phone, and a lot of them were phishing emails because they wanted me to go on my phone to change my password so they could see what my new password was. Again, so much learned in all of this. But that night after it happened, I saw a message at 2 a.m. I woke up. And every time I woke up, I would scroll because I'm like, what's happening now? And it said, your Walmart delivery has been delivered. And I had just made a Walmart account. I never had one, but just about 2 months ago, because there was a comforter that I wanted and I didn't find it anywhere else. And it was attached to my PayPal. And they went on and ordered $230 worth of stuff. And there were like 8 A&D ointments in one thing, 8 A&D ointments in like another kind, some body wash, and it was all delivered to me and outside my door. And I'll tell you what I found out last night is that, so I called PayPal, I was working with PayPal. They got into my Apple account, and they ordered an Apple Gold watch, and called PayPal last night because I had to keep my PayPal open. I wanted to close it, but because of this Walmart thing that I was still dealing with, like I wanted to return it. Walmart wouldn't even return it because they're like, you get like some code to scan in to return stuff. And they were getting my emails. And again, I can't even get into my emails. anymore. I don't see any of them. They get all of them. And so what I found out from PayPal last night, and these people are professional, and listen, it's nobody I don't think here. From what I've heard, a lot of it is like in the Philippines or somewhere in a different country, and this is what they do. And that I put a freeze on my PayPal and my Venmo. And when I was talking to her last night, telling her the whole situation, she's like, well, I see you gave the documentation to take the freeze off. And I'm like, no, I didn't give anything. I said, after I locked it down, I locked it down. I wanted to delete it, but I couldn't because of this Walmart thing pending. And they're so knowledgeable that when they got my bank account, they took screenshots of my bank statements. And then they must know that that's what these people need to like unfreeze, that this is what happens. People start freezing stuff. And so thank God I talked to her. She like locked that down. And then I called Venmo and the same thing happened. And it was under review, but it hadn't gone through. I tried to open a new Facebook account. I do a lot of business on Facebook. And I can't even open a new account. They were running ads for Spanish Bitcoin. And then when I still could see my emails, I got notice that it broke rules, you know, for Facebook. And I don't know how they know it's me because I have new email address and stuff. But they're like, you know, you broke the rules. You know, you can't get a new Facebook. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. If you have any suggestions, I'm open to it. But yeah, so if you run across this and you hadn't seen me, I've been hacked into. And like I said, not just hacked into, my whole identity was stolen, the whole identity. Oh, and I got notice on Saturday, I got a letter in the mail at a bank I'd never banked at saying that they were trying to open a bank account. But then the next letter I opened was from the same bank, and thank God it said you didn't provide the documents needed, because I had put a freeze on a fraud flag and a freeze on my credit score stuff, you know, the credit bureaus, that it flags it and you have to give more like social security card and, you know, something else like a passport or something to then be able to open them because it's been flagged. So, yeah, I'll maybe be talking more about this coming up, but I just wanted to get back on here, make a video, and hopefully it'll reach some of my old subscribers, and yeah, and they can find me here again. But I implore you to take security, you know, just be really aware and protect yourself. Had I gotten a VPN before, and listen, I've thought about it for years, you know, but you're like, oh, it's never going to happen to me until it happens to you, or it happens to somebody you know. And how I wish I would have gotten a VPN. You know, a VPN like scrambles things so that it doesn't go directly to your server. So a lot of times it helps deter hackers from being able to get your information. This Aura, like watches all my credit stuff and anything suspicious. It scrapes the dark web for, like I said, if I'm on a list for anything, you know, for these lists. I don't know how they do it, but so yeah, a little bit too late, but at least it's happening now. I literally had to scrub my computer. I had to scrub my phone. I don't have people's phone numbers. I don't know how to get a hold of them. It was just like I needed to get things done right away. And so I've lost so much information. Like I said, to clients, to people I was reviewing e-bikes. I have a scooter I was supposed to review. I don't know how. I'm going to try and reach out to the company. Like I said, every day has been just all day trying to get some semblance. All my online banking is shut down. And believe me, from now on, at least for the near future, I will be doing banking in person, not online. Yeah, and just being very aware of what, and when I have a debit card, I will only be putting that amount of money in that needs to for my bills. And and I would just be going about it a whole different way. But please learn from my experience. Protect yourself before this happens to you. It's been happening so much recently. And again, I've lost my livelihood. Like I said, a lot of my stuff was social media, was, you know, my YouTube channel and doing the reviews mostly, and you know, Facebook and casting models, and I have no access to any of that information, to any of my emails and stuff like that. So yeah, I just implore you, you do not want to go through this. It's heartbreaking. I'm at the point now where, you know, I know I'll get through it. And if you were to watch my other channel, I've had really challenging life. I mean, but especially the past couple years. And this, like I said, I just thought things were getting good. And I always say, you know, things are not always bad and they won't always stay good. There's always something, a curveball coming around the corner. So, and that's the truth. So, okay, I'm gonna let you go here. And how I would end all my videos is go out, make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You don't have to sell everything and move into a van. I did that. Go call someone you love, and as Joy says, tell them that you love them. Joy's my mom. And don't you dare forget your magic. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.